Okay. Can you hear me now? It seemed to be on the wrong setting. Let me know. Oh, apparently. I just heard myself on Lee's stream. Hi, Bloodgrass. Okay, I don't know why that was set to the wrong thing, but that's just one of those things that happens. Okay, what sort of music do I want to put on? Sorry, guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I got up 3 hours ago. I feel like I just rolled out of bed. Let me do something I noticed last time. Let me move the chat box above webcam so your names show up a little better. Only slightly, but it's a start. I'll start with Batman NES soundtrack, I guess. I know that's probably too loud. How's that? Can you guys hear that okay? And is it too loud? Hi, Silent Evil. Merry post-Christmas. Let me know if the music is too loud and if you can hear it. Going by the thing here, it doesn't look like it is, but I'll have to turn down the audio on my end, though. Happy post-Christmas and a pre-New Year. I like that. Someone tell me if the music is okay. I assume if it was drowning me out, you would have let me know, but can you at least hear it a little bit? It's fine. Okay, good. Here, let me move things around a little bit. Good thing you guys can't see my desktop because I'm just all over the place right now. That music is not meant to go on that long. There we go. Wow, chat's really quiet today. I was contemplating if I wanted to do a chat stream or if I wanted to play something. I think I might have to play something. Let's see. Pop out chat. Let me change it from top chat to live chat so I don't miss anything. No, I'm not playing Dead by Daylight. I hope you guys are having a good holiday. I've been off work since like the 20th, so I love when anthro characters act like the animals they're based on, like Blaze sitting in boxes. I'm not sure who you mean there, but yeah, that is cute. Hi, Madam Glitch. Have I played the Silent Hill 2 remake? Not yet. I will. I needed to have a new computer built first, and I have it mostly built now, so I should be able to start playing it soon. I always thought you'd like it with Pinhead, Chucky, Freddy, Pyramid Head, and Dracula in it. Oh, Dead by Daylight? Yeah, but it's also a multiplayer game, multiplayer online game, and I'm not into those. Okay, but I don't know who Blaze the Cat is. I actually just this morning I started up the Soul Reaver remake, and messed with that a little bit. I was thinking of maybe streaming it, just for, at least for a bit. I don't know. So I may end up doing that. I should have expected to have fewer people considering it's a Sunday. I know for some of my viewers this is like late at night. Excuse me, I know for some of my viewers this is late at night, so late at night on a Sunday is probably not a good time for everybody. Graphically, it looks amazing. I don't know if I can't tell yet if the gameplay is affected at all. I also love how creative people can get with humanized fan art. Yeah. Hi, D-Gilvids. It is indeed Adina. Oh yeah, do you guys like my shirt? I don't know how many of you watch Hell of a Boss, but he's saying slurs. Okay, Facebook, I don't need alerts right now. Did you hear that they had to lock the Wikipedia for Silent Hill 2 Remake because people kept editing it saying it was bad? I had not heard that. Popped my Transformers cherry not too long ago. Got my first Transformers toy. Oh, that's cool. I don't really collect the toys. I tried to when I was a kid, but my parents only got me so many of them, so. Jeez, what's going on with my hair today? I swear to God it's clean. My bangs just don't want to behave. They need to be shorter, for one thing. Hi, Mashery. I thought your shirt was the Rugrats for some reason. No. Very much not Rugrats. Deluxe Class Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I belong to a Facebook group that's for Transformers G1, and a lot of them talk about the new toys they got, and I don't have the space. If I bought any Transformers toys, I'd have to put them in storage, and eh. It's like a fidget toy almost with how I turn him back from... I could see them being a little bit like fidget toys. That's funny. I never thought of it that way, but yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Okay, let me mess around with... Unfortunately, I'm not exactly... I'm gonna have to like start a new scene on here. Let's play. When we rebuilt my computer, I lost all the settings I had for Streamlabs, so I basically have to... Whoops. Well. Actually, hang on a second. Can I... Let me see if I can copy this one. Duplicate. There we go. Do 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 do. And the chat box is gone. What's that all about? It's gone for both of them. What in the hell? Well, that sucks. It doesn't even give me an option to like... Huh. I'm a Bionicle fan since I was little, so Transformers is more or less a lateral move. That makes sense. Hi, Artie. No mukbang stream. I'm only drinking caffeinated water, basically. That's so annoying. I don't know where the chat went. Well, anyway. How do I normally do that? I think I make it a little box like that. Oh, there we go. The chat's back. Okay, I guess nobody had just posted. I guess it had reset itself and nobody had posted anything in a while. Chat box is getting moved over here. Let me see. Do I need to flip the camera? I don't think so. I think it's okay the way it is. Collecting figurines is fun. I wanted to get into collecting movie Funko Pops, but then prices. I've never really been into Funko Pops, but to each their own. I told Chalk. Any favorite films or shows of 2024? Ooh, let me see. What all did I see in the theater this year? I saw, let me go back to chat for now. I may do some gaming soon, but since I'm not ready yet. Let me see. I saw Deadpool and Wolverine, which was amazing. I saw Wicked, which was great. I saw Red One, which was pretty good. It wasn't great, but I enjoyed it. I thought about watching it again once it was on streaming, but I didn't get around to it. Sonic 3 was also really good. I feel like I probably saw more stuff earlier in the year, but I don't remember it off the top of my head. Which doesn't mean I didn't like it, just that I don't remember. Inside Out 2. I haven't seen either of those movies. I've heard both are good. I should probably get the mic closer to my face. Fell behind hard this year and checked out the big stuff only. Yeah, that's kind of how I usually am. Watched all of the new Ranma 1/2 and the Penguin Show. I'm not interested in the Penguin Show personally. I'm a little tired of the whole "it's Batman for people who don't like Batman" thing. I have heard a lot of good things about it. It just doesn't interest me. I'll watch Ranma 1/2 once it's dubbed. I don't think it's been dubbed yet. Let me know if I'm wrong there. Oh, congrats on your college degree. D. Gilvids. Oh yeah, Beetlejuice. I saw that one too. It was pretty good. I've heard Penguin is good. I have not seen Twisters. I'm not someone who really has, like I saw Twister and I think I remember thinking it was good, but it's not a movie I have a lot of nostalgia for, so I didn't really care about the sequel. I'm probably going to call my picks a tie between Memoir of a Snail and The Substance. Yeah, I've heard both of those are good. I didn't see either one. I have not seen the Terrifier films. They're not for me. I appreciate that there's a horror franchise. I appreciate that there's an indie horror franchise that's doing really well, and like, congrats to the creator of it, but those movies are not for me. Don't like torture porn. Art the Clown seems like a fun character. Props to the guy who plays him. He seems like a really cool guy. Like, as far as like behind the scenes stuff, I have good thoughts about it, but like the movies themselves are not for me. Agatha All Along was my best thing on TV this year, and Nosferatu was the best thing in theaters. Oh yeah, Agatha was great. I loved Agatha. I loved that they did it at Halloween time. That was perfect. Ranma's on Netflix, at least in Canada, and it's dubbed. Okay, well, maybe I'll check it out. A better question, what's your favorite single line of dialogue from a film this year? Probably all of Gambit's dialogue in Deadpool and Wolverine. Would you consider Agatha horror? Was Agatha horror? It's at least horror adjacent. I want to see the new Nosferatu. Still have not watched the original. Same. I've been meaning to watch the original for years, and I keep not getting around to it. But I've heard the remake was really good. Hi, Anthony Jordan. Most of Willem Dafoe's dialogue in Nosferatu can be up there too. Ah, that's cool. I told Chalk I don't remember if I acknowledged you before. It's amazing how Parks and Rec actors knock it out of the park when cast in Marvel movies. That's right. The lady who played Death was in Parks and Rec. I forgot about that. And of course, Chris Pratt. Well, I don't think anyone was good in Madam Web. My favorite line in Agatha is "Don't steal her struggle." I've been using it a lot in real life. That's a good line. I don't specifically remember it, but that's a good line. Terrifier films are kind of close to Hellraiser films in a way. Interesting. There's a new Goosebumps? I don't think I've heard of that. I loved how they dealt with Jeffrey Jones in Beetlejuice. I kind of have mixed feelings about that. I love that they stuck it to him, kind of, but they also used his face, which makes me wonder if they had to pay him some kind of royalty to do that. But I love that it was a huge fuck you to him. Catherine Hahn was also in Parks and Rec. That's so funny. Better peace out. Good to stream for a little bit. Okay, DJ Vids, thanks for stopping by. The instant I heard Down the Witch's Road, I thought, Emmys, please. Yeah, that tune was great. I don't understand everyone complaining about it. Like, it's in there too many times. And like, it's kind of important, though. Isn't the new Goosebumps a YA TV show? I don't know. This is the first time hearing about it. Like the film of the kids that go to see their grandparents. Oh, The Visit. Wasn't that an M. Night Shyamalan movie? I've never seen that, but I remember the trailer making it look interesting. Although I think I also heard that the trailer was misleading, so. Patti LuPone's episode in Agatha was the single best episode of TV in years. Yeah, that was great. I think my drink is almost gone. Yep. Sorry if that was loud. There's a lone ice cube left in there. Oh yeah, I've heard of the bear, but I don't know anything about it. Dina polished off a giant tumbler of pure rubbing alcohol. Nah. Oh, that wasn't alcoholic. That was just like caffeinated water, Mio type stuff. I do feel better after consuming some caffeine, though. I was really tired before. One of the Bears actors is now playing Ben Grimm / The Thing in the upcoming Fantastic Four. That's interesting. I forgot a new Fantastic Four movie was coming. That's going to be interesting. Excuse me. Now it's time for the caffeine to consume you, pretty much. I'm about to start climbing the walls. Not really. Oh, I don't feel like I have that much to talk about, honestly. I guess I could show you guys what I've been working on. I always try to, like, start a drawing late in the year and then finish it by the beginning of the next year, so I could put 2 dates on it. And I work on it on New Year's Eve. I don't always finish it on New Year's Eve, but anyway, this is one I started a while back. It's backwards, so it probably looks all funky, but that's Falkor. I drew him in the pose of that statue of Satan that became kind of an internet meme for a while. So I'm hoping to have that done shortly after, like, the first. I might be able to color it in a stream, but it's going to be a little while. It'll likely be the first Fantastic Four film that wasn't just made to keep the rights. Yeah, that's probably true. Did I share the announcement of my cookbook on your Discord? I don't remember. I don't think you did. As in, like, published and everything? Excuse me. Hi, Death's Head. I don't remember if I acknowledged you before. I think I probably did. Which character in a horror film do you feel the most sorry for? I personally feel sorry for Rod in the original Nightmare on Elm Street. He was a jerk, but his more vulnerable scenes humanize him. That's fair, but he was so annoying. I couldn't be... I can't be too mad about him getting killed. Character in a horror film do I feel the most sorry for? Oh, this probably isn't, like, the best example, but it's just the one that's popping into my head. There's a scene in Child's Play 3 where Chucky, like, Chucky accidentally somehow he ends up in the trash. He ends up in an actual, like, trash compactor, and he lures the guy into the compactor, and then as the guy comes in, Chucky gets out, and then he goes back into the vehicle and he pulls the lever and crushes the guy, and, like... I don't know, I always felt really sorry for that guy, because he didn't have to kill him, right? He had gotten away. He could have just kept on going, but instead he gets back in the car and pulls the lever. And the guy was, like, you know, all freaking out, thinking that there was somebody in there, and I don't know, you'd have to have seen the movie to know what I'm talking about, because I don't think I'm describing it well, but I always felt bad for that guy. I still have mixed feelings about Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom, but I'm convinced he's either a variant or a Doombot. Yeah, everybody seems to be assuming that he's playing Tony Stark as Dr. Doom, but I don't think... I mean, that could be the way they're going, but it's not necessarily that. Could just be that he's, yeah, like you said, a variant, and he's just playing another Dr. Doom, but... A lot of people seem to be assuming that, like, Tony Stark becomes Dr. Doom, and I'm like, we don't know yet that they're doing that. Hi, Jacob. No, I have not played the Silent Hill 2 remake yet. I'm having to say this over and over. I had to have my computer rebuilt because the old one would not have been able to play it. So my computer's, like, mostly rebuilt. I think I should be able to play it now or soon. But yeah, I have not played it yet. But I plan to. I'll do something with it. I don't know what yet. I'll pop it up in there later today then. It's a fun project that will be digital first, and then we'll go into print on demand. Oh, that's cool. I guess Drew Barrymore in Scream comes to mind for me. She barely did anything. Oh yeah, that's another good one. I do feel really sorry for her. Which character in a horror film do you feel the most sorry for? Oh, I feel sorry for Miss Hart and Agatha. Oh, yeah. That was messed up. That bathtub scene where Chucky kills Tiffany scarred me as a kid. I know what you're talking about, and I agree with you regarding Child's Play. Yeah, okay, I'm glad at least one person gets it. Given the news of Chris Evans returning, I'm guessing the bad guys are all going to be evil variants of the Avengers. I figured he was going to play Johnny Storm again, but I don't know. I'm still not over how that assistant girl was murdered in Jurassic Park. It was just so mean-spirited. Oh, that's a really good example too. See, I knew there was examples. I knew there were better examples I wasn't thinking of, but yeah, that was fucked up. Chris Evans is Johnny Storm's dead, remember? I mean, a variant of him is dead, yeah. It doesn't mean he can't show up again. Do you think Scarlet Witch will return? I have no idea. I wouldn't mind if she did. Speaking of Scream, it'd have been hilarious if some prospective victim nailed the horror film trivia and the ghost face had to let them go. That would be pretty funny. Hi, Wesman. Just wanted to say I'm about halfway through a rewatch of the Red Dwarf vlogs. They are really well put together and I'm enjoying them immensely. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. I love how Multiverse of Madness had an Evil Dead level of gore. Yeah, definitely felt like a Sam Raimi film. Guess nobody had anything to say about my drawing. That's fine. They've already leaked the storyline. They are doing House of M type storyline that will follow Vision Quest. Wanda's coming back in that movie. Okay. Yeah, Bruce Campbell's cameo was fun. I dare say Multiverse of Madness felt more akin to Buster Keaton than the Three Stooges. I guess so. That variant of Mr. Fantastic was unbelievably stupid. I'm trying to remember which... I'm trying to remember who Mr. Fantastic was. Need more evil Wanda. I'd like her to scale back and be a little less evil, maybe. Eventually got to a point where you couldn't really sympathize with her anymore. Someone told me he was in it, and I thought he was Ash in it. That would have been funny. No, I'm not really interested in the newer Evil Dead movies. I've heard a lot of good things, but Evil Dead without Ash, I'm just not really interested. Xena appeared in Multiverse of Madness? Who? I assume you mean Lucy Lawless. Who did she play in that? I don't remember. I remember she had a little cameo in one of the Spider-Man movies. Probably the first, I think. Oh, the one John Krasinski played. Yeah, that's who I figured you meant. I kind of liked him in that, unless you mean he was stupid, as in he did a stupid thing, which... God, I don't remember. I've only seen that movie once. I should probably watch it again. Uncle Ben's car was floating in Sinister Strange's universe, a hint that the Raimi-verse was subject to an incursion. Interesting. Xena was one of the statues in the Illuminati world. Sam Raimi confirmed it was indeed Xena. Oh, actual Xena. Okay. I didn't notice that. Bruce wants to destroy that damn car. Okay, I need to find more music to put on. I haven't heard the Shatterhand soundtrack in a while. That's a little loud on my end. Oh, it's all of them as one video. That's cool. Hi, Senior Sticks. Would be a huge gut punch if there was at least a hint that Peter's heroic actions in No Way Home was all for nothing. Like the bad guys have all been detained by the TVA. Oh god, yeah, that would suck. How is the Dino Warrior Nation? I don't know. I don't even know what that is. Lucy Lawless played a named S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. Oh, on the show. Okay, I never watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah, Special Iron couldn't make it. His router died, and he has to get a new one. It's going to take a few days, so... Yeah, no Special Iron today, but he wanted me to let you all know that all of his spare heads are in good shape. I even pitched a scene where the Green Goblin ends up in what appears to be the Raimi-verse, but he gets detained by the TVA. Peter, you doomed us all. I don't think they would do that. That would, like, defeat the purpose of the movie. I did eventually watch Ash vs. Evil Dead. It took me a long time to get to it, but I think I watched it like a few years ago. It was awesome. R.I.P. Aunt May. At least they had the balls to kill her off, and the youngest version of her, too. Yeah. I know the man babies were really mad about her having Uncle Ben's line about with great power comes great responsibility. They're like, Uncle Ben's supposed to say that. I'm like, he's not in the movie. What, are they going to just not have anybody say it? I'm just saying, brace yourself for something on par with the death of Han Solo in Doomsday Secret Wars. Is this the end of your stream? Well, in the sense that it's the last stream I'm going to do this year. I heard they're making another Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. I've been hearing something about that. There was a What If comic where Geriatric may become a Spider Granny, and I hope they will bring Tomei back as a cameo in a future movie. Oh yeah, I think I've heard of that. There was Aunt May. Aunt May was Spider-Man, but she was called Spider-Mam, I think. And the TVA going back to old habits would probably defeat the purpose of Loki, too. Yeah, good point. No way they're going to fridge any of the newbies, at least not permanently. Yeah. Well, yeah, nobody had to say it, but, like, who gives a shit if they give the line to somebody else when he's not even there? It will be interesting if Venom is the villain, because he is more of an anti-hero now. You know, I haven't seen any of the Venom movies, but they look kind of fun. I'm probably going to check them out at some point. There is a sandwich place here in DC. They have a yummy sandwich called Marissa Tomei Eats Free. May had a bonnet as part of her costume. I remember seeing that on the internet ages ago. I don't remember it too too vividly. Is Craven another Sony meme movie? It seems like it. I forgot that that came out, honestly. I've heard tell that the next Spider-Man will be a Daredevil crossover. I haven't heard that. I guess this is the MCU stream. Excuse me. Ah, shut up, Facebook. Accidentally turned on alerts, and now like I get a stupid little thing in front of the chat anytime somebody posts something to me on Facebook. I barely know who Jessica Jones is. I know it's some Marvel character. Sony desperately wants to make a Sony non-Spider-Verse, but they can't help but half-ass all their movies. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why they're even bothering. They must be making enough money doing it to justify it. Maybe everyone's hate watching them or something. I'm watching TV and they showed an ad for the new Wolfman movie. Oh yeah. I forget when that's coming out, but I'm vaguely interested. Ironically enough, Sony could use Peter Parker Holland but declined to. Yeah, that is really weird. Why even have the rights for Spider-Man if you can't? I don't know. I don't know what all the... Maybe they can't... I don't know. I don't understand why they're making Spider-Man movies without Spider-Man when they have the rights to Spider-Man. Maybe they can't for some reason. Sony Villain Universe is officially dead and canceled. Yeah, I think I heard that they're not going to do any more of those. Oh my god, Facebook. Madam Web was great. No, sure it was. Sony can use Peter Parker. Marcel gave them full go on that, but Sony decided to stick it to the MCU. I don't know. I don't understand it. It's baffling that the Sony Villain Universe lasted so long when Venom was the only half-decent films they made. Yeah. These villain protagonist movies never did the most obvious thing. Just do a superhero movie from this perspective of the villain. Yeah, good point. Not sure if that would have worked for all villains, but for some of them. I mean, it seems like they did that with Venom, right? Just going by what I've seen. I've only seen the Venom movies, save for the newest one. I.e. the 90s Batman films, but without the pretense of Batman being the protagonist. Yeah. Like I said, I haven't seen them, but that kind of appears to be what they did with Venom. The Spot anti-hero movie? I don't know what you're talking about. Morbius led us to Morbin Time, which wasn't really that funny. It's only funny the first time I saw it. Penguin was exactly what I want out of a show/movie focusing solely on the villain. Okay. Again, I've heard it's good. It just doesn't really interest me. I didn't get that meme until people explained it was done by people who only saw the trailer. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, it was just someone saying, like, I like how he said it's Morbin time and then he morbed all over the place. And it was funny at first, but then... I think, weren't they considering making a sequel to it? Or they tried, no, I think they tried re-releasing the movie thinking it was going to get more people were going to go and see it, and nobody cares about the movie. They just thought the meme was funny. Can't wait for a movie based on Trouble comic where teenage May Parker got preggers and revealed to be Peter's real mom. Yeah. Yeah, it's... Fortunately, I doubt they'll actually do that. I don't see them doing that, fortunately. Tom Hardy's Eddie Brock was a mess in the best possible way. For the record, if WB vetoed the idea of Bruce Wayne or Barbara Gordon appearing in a supporting role in my proposed Cronenbergian Poison Ivy movie, I'd walk. Everyone turned it into a meme and going, it's blanking time for everything. I don't know that I remember that part of it, but... What about a movie about Namor based on his solo services from 2000s, a romance about a hot Namor and a hot young human girl? I mean, Namor was already in the second Black Panther movie. I don't know if he needs a solo film. They buy Leto as Morbius, but not as a scientist. Oh yeah, I heard that they're supposedly, like, I'm hearing this on the internet so much that I'm guessing it's probably not a joke or whatever, but apparently they're casting a live-action He-Man movie and they have fucking Jared Leto playing Skeletor. And I'm like, can we please stop casting this asshole? I can't wait to see how he, like, fucking harasses everyone on set with his fucking method acting bullshit. Had an idea for a Doctor Doom miniseries showcasing his journey from Latvian refugee traveling the world to supervillain. That sounds interesting. Jared Leto, you get a dildo and you get a dildo. Everyone gets a dildo. I didn't hear about him. I didn't hear about him giving people dildos, but it wouldn't surprise me. There's going to be a Tron 3. I never saw the first two. He's basically got Iron Man armor combined with Doctor Strange magic. Oh, you're talking about your Doctor Doom miniseries. It'd be incredible if Marvel made a film with the Squadron Supreme, who were basically Marvel's Evil Justice League knockoffs. Yeah, bad news, Jared Leto starring in it, right? Oh, you mean, that's a continuation of good news, there's going to be a Tron 3, bad news, Jared Leto starring in it. Why do people keep casting that asshole? I don't want to watch anything he's in, honestly. I've heard too many bad things about him as a person. I don't know how playing Morbius didn't tank his career. Just that on its own probably should have, but he's also awful. Hi, Moonbeam. Good News Barbie 2 is announced. Oh, awesome! Bad News Barbie was recast and is played by Jared Leto. Oh. It's... I should have read that whole thing before reacting. Oh, God. Jared Leto is not an asshole. He is method. You're right. Both things can be true at once. Maybe Sony cast Leto in Morbius as part of some springtime for Hitler scheme, like they tried to put out a flop in order to get bailed out by Disney. I could believe that. Like what happened with Fox after Fant Four Stick. They should do what that He-Man animated movie did and cast Mark Hamill as Skeletor. That'd be interesting. Hi, Sehuvin. Been watching old sci-fi. I love when you can tell the prop is something from Earth. Yeah. At least David Fincher got a couple good films out of him before turning full a-hole. I don't think I even heard of him until he played the Joker. He played that awful version of the Joker. Well, I think the caffeine is wearing off and I'm starting to get tired again. I may end the stream a little early. I'm sad they wasted Cassandra Nova on Deadpool 3 instead of using her in X-Men where she belongs. They did I know that's a typo. I'm not sure exactly what it's supposed to be, but I get the gist of what you're saying. They recycle. Oh, I think you meant recycle. They did recycle her storyline partially for the new X-Men 97 series. Jared Leto to play Echo. I saw that before you deleted it, Sticks. I've heard most actors dismiss method acting as something certain actors do to get away with dickish behavior on set. I mean, I don't think it always has to be. I know, like, oh no, I hate that I forgot his name. The guy who played the Joker, Heath Ledger. There we go. I know Heath Ledger apparently used method acting to play the Joker for that one Batman movie. I'm going brain dead. I can't even think of the name of that movie now. Batman... whatever. I mean, Batman generic title, whatever the fuck it was called. Anyway, yeah, he used method acting, but his method acting was like not sleeping and, you know, just doing stuff like that. And unfortunately, he basically ended up dying because of it. But as far as I know, he wasn't like abusive to anybody. Not trying to say that that was a good thing for him to do, obviously. But yeah, I think you can do method acting without, you know, being abusive towards anyone. Remember when sci-fi was obsessed with wheels for a spaceship design that would be brought back? I don't recall that specifically. Baffling how Todd Phillips nuked the Joker franchise so badly. Hi, Jackie. Heath Ledger was good and Jared Leto was trash. Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to compare them. I'm contrasting them. In case somehow that didn't come across that way. Will you do a Silent Hill New Year's? I don't know what you mean. Am I going to watch Silent Hill on New Year's? Play Silent Hill on New Year's? I mean, probably not. I'll probably be watching the Twilight Zone marathon. Jimmy Carter died. Was that recently? I thought he was he lived to 100. Wow. I have not played mouthwashing. I don't really think it's for me. It seems a little too unpleasant. I did see the video that Stephanie Sterling made about it. It looks like a really interesting game, but I don't know if I'm interested in playing it. There was an actor who prepped for a role by not sleeping, and Sir Laurence Olivier, who was in the movie, said to him, "Have you tried acting?" Yeah. Like, I'm just trying to say that I don't think method acting has to be abusive towards other people. It's probably not good for the actor, depending on what they're doing, but yeah. No new Silent Hill reactions for New Year's. I mean, New Year's is like 2 days away. I don't have time to make anything like that. Oh, he died 20 minutes ago? Oh. Wow, like 2 days before the new year, too. Also, even though I liked Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, I'm still annoyed that they basically skipped her backstory. I honestly never saw that. I honestly never saw Suicide Squad. I saw the sequel that James Gunn made, but I didn't actually see Suicide Squad. I heard too many bad things about it. Oh, as in, am I going to do something Silent Hill related next year? I mean, probably. I've been watching old reruns of Twilight Zone almost on a nightly. Alfred Hitchcock too. Oh, that's cool. Have you played the game I Am Toast? That's so weird that you mentioned that, because I was just watching Game Grumps the other day playing a game where you put a hot dog in a hot dog bun, and it's ridiculously hard, and it reminded me of I Am Toast. No, I have not played that myself. I watched Markiplier play it. Your timing for that's kind of funny, though. But no, I watched Markiplier play it, and that's enough. I guess I'll bring up the Echo soundtrack. Excuse me. Daniel Day-Lewis was the king of method acting, still didn't hurt his co-stars. Yeah. Not every episode's a winner, but there are good and real interesting, yeah. Margot Robbie was also perfect casting for Harley, and Gaga was a crappy Harley. Yeah, that's too bad. The idea of Lady Gaga playing Harley is interesting, but like, yeah. In a better movie, she might have pulled it off, but from what I hear, there was nothing good about that movie. Kind of annoyed how so much Harley Quinn stuff turns her into a gang. I don't know what Genki is. Funniest Let's Play of I Am Bread was Lanny Pater as Vegeta. Oh, that does sound funny. I gotta go to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back. Rachel Brosnahan? I don't know who that is. Oh, the lady who is playing Lois Lane. I don't know. Harley was also always pretty ditzy as far as I recall. Does she have to be? I guess not, but... Hi, Mayfawn. Happy New Year. There's this one episode I caught of Alfred Hitchcock Hour, which was basically like a real early version of Child's Play, but with a girl doll. Interesting, because Twilight Zone also did that. Unless maybe you meant to say Twilight Zone. Christmas chair stream. Yeah, Talking Tina, that was the Twilight Zone one. Quickly, she's gone. We can talk shit about her. Mods are asleep post ponies. That one was called Where the Woodbine Twinth? Based on a short story. Interesting. Hi, GM. I don't know if you've addressed this yet, but are you going to play Silent Hill 2 Remake? I've addressed it multiple fucking times. The short version is I plan to. I just haven't played it yet. I've seen the Twilight Zone episode, which was basically like the same premise as Poltergeist. No, it's fine. It's just funny how people keep asking me that. No need to be sorry. I was playing it up a little bit. It's fine. Honestly, I'm convinced that if WB was still in mockbuster mode for their DC movies, they'd do Harley and Ivy as their answer to Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh yeah, I could see that. Will I finish Stray? I'm gonna try to. Again, I was without a computer for a little while, so I literally couldn't, but now that I have a computer again, the reason I stopped was because I got up to a part that was too hard. What I might do is try to get past it, like, off camera, and then pick up the stream afterwards. Pick it up afterwards in a stream. But I have not done that yet. I hope to. I hope to finish it. Leslie Grace's Batgirl would be the Gambit equivalent. Are you going to do... Shut up. Will you fear a talking doll moving on its own? Oh. I don't know. I don't actually find dolls all that creepy. I'm not one of those people who's really freaked out by dolls. Or clowns. I don't find either of them that creepy on their own. Now we understand why the toys in Toy Story only came to life to scare Sid. Santa Shrine? That's a latch hook thing that my mom made when I was a kid. I'm not sure what's creepy about it. I don't see how that's a shrine. I know you're joking, but I don't really see how it's a shrine. It's just a picture. A Santanic shrine. I just got that. Santa can be unintentionally creepy too, as we've seen in Santa Claus Conquer the Martians. I don't remember him being creepy in that. Granted, I guess it's been a little while. Oh, I see all the offerings in the altar in front of him. That's just he just happens to be near the counter, and that's all of my coffee flavoring stuff and my protein powder and all that. I watched the Miracle on 34th Street movie from 1994 the other night for the first time. I sometimes watch that one. There are things about it I like and things I don't. I think it's I like it for how well it's shot, and I like Sir Richard Attenborough as Santa Claus, but yeah, John Hammond plays Santa. Yeah, I like him in it, and I love the way it's shot. It's really pretty to look at, but story-wise, it's a little bit dumb at times. The way they have like the Gimbals people, although I think they're not called Gimbals, but the people that would have been Gimbals in the original movie, like they were like the villains. Like the Gimbal guy who runs Gimbals is like a villain. I thought that was stupid. Jared Leto plays Santa. Now that would be a creepy Santa. I'd say it's a pretty good remake. Like I said, it does some things I don't like. They lean too hard into having some characters be villains. I didn't care for that. Gimbals is dead. Hail Santa. uh, will you have a New Year's Eve party? Not a party, really. I plan on making some pigs in a blanket and have a little like snack platter. And are we invited? Would invite you guys if I could. I don't think you'd all want to travel here. Also, I have a little tiny, I live in a little tiny studio apartment and there wouldn't be room for all you guys. What if I could though? But yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna like make some junk food and probably drink a little bit while I watch the Twilight Zone marathon. And I don't know, maybe Lee and I will watch a movie first. I don't know yet. Creature Commandos is pretty good. I've heard that. I don't really know anything about it, but I know that James Gunn is behind it. Oh, sorry. Definitely coming down from the caffeine now. I might wrap up pretty soon. I hope the stream wasn't too lame. I should say hasn't. I hope it hasn't been. I haven't, it's not ending yet. That's interesting. There's a lag on the chat where I'm seeing it on the video before I'm seeing it over here. That's weird. What's going on there? Oh, there it goes. The more the merrier. My favorite character is a robot who goes about killing Nazis. It sounds like a good character. I'll bring the cups and ice. Time to double fist 2 Red Bulls? Nah, I don't think so. Bring a goat to sacrifice on the altar. You really want to believe there's an altar back there, don't you? See what my phone's bugging me about. Probably nothing. Yeah. I found out you were streaming. It was foretold by Gyromancy. Hi, Flash. I was actually thinking about wrapping up, and maybe I'll stick around a little longer. I just minimized the chat. That was dumb. It's an altar. It's canon now. Okay, well. Oh, hi, George. Tempted to have a piece of my birthday pie for breakfast. Well, happy birthday. And I wouldn't blame you, honestly. It's the holidays. Do what you want. I absolutely love the original Quantum Leap. And that home video allows me to watch shows that were before my time. I never really got into Quantum Leap. I've seen a few episodes, though. How dare you minimize us? Hope it's meat pie. That didn't even occur to me. I assumed it was a regular dessert pie. Oh, apple pie. That sounds good. I've never made apple pie. I should probably do that someday. I like the idea of people keeping their bodies but being seen as other people. Bourbon fruitcake in the kitchen from yesterday. That sounds good. I thought about making fruitcake this year, but I couldn't find the ingredients. I waited a little too long, and like the store was out of half the ingredients. I would have to have order them from Amazon, and it would have cost too much. Any art progress you can show us? You know, I showed this earlier. No one commented, so I'll do it again. Yeah, this is what I'm working on. I'm hoping to have this finished shortly after the new year. This is Falcor in the pose of I know it looks a little wonky because it's mirrored, but it's Falcor in the pose of that Satan statue that went kind of viral on the internet earlier in the year. Hey, so. So I'm hoping to stream coloring it at some point. It'll take a little while before it gets finished enough that I can do that, but I need to feed it to my deadbeat family. Oh. Needs more nudity. Thanks, you guys. My throat's a little sore. Sorry about all the... There was a short-lived Max Headroom show that had a really creative dystopian world. Did it? I remember that show existed, but I don't recall that did I watch it? I probably watched it when I was a kid, but I don't remember it. Mom, why are you talking to those people in that box again? My bowl is empty. Did you find the cough drops this week? I think they should still be here from last week. Yeah, they're right there. Have you seen the Wild Robot movie? I have not. I've heard it's really good, though. For New Year's Eve, I'm likely going to be assisting my sister with dog sitting both her Pomeranian and Poodle Fox Terrier cross. Both love to hug my leg. I hope that's hugging in a wholesome way and not that they need to be fixed. That sounds fun, though. I wouldn't mind dog sitting if the dogs were well behaved. As I was saying earlier, I'll probably watch the Twilight Zone marathon, and I plan to make pigs in a blanket and have some other good stuff. I've got the pantomime tomorrow. Really excited about that. The pantomime? I don't know what that is. I mean, I know what pantomiming is, but I don't know what specifically you mean. Wholesome, yes, they like pets and belly rubs. Okay, that's good. Sorry, I went to for Thanksgiving. I went with My sister-in-law invited me to her family's Thanksgiving, and I went, and there was this really cute little dog, and I was petting the dog, and it wrapped its legs around my arm, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. He's hugging my arm, and next thing I know, he's humping my arm, and I'm like, ew, never mind. I hate it when people don't get their pets fixed. So that's what that made me think of. It's kind of hilarious that a man sculpted a Lucifer statue that was too hot, and then they hired the guy's brother who sculpted a hotter one. Yep, that's the internet meme I'm talking about. Decided to draw Falcor in that pose. It's a type of theater show here in the UK. Oh, okay. Typically done at Christmas time. Oh, okay. So it's like a holiday thing. I don't think I knew about that. Every town/city will have their own local one, and they'll generally put out all the stops for it. Oh, that's interesting. I'm surprised I'd never heard of that before. I hope the occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge episode is part of the Twilight Zone marathon. I know that title. I don't remember what episode it is. What's going on? Oh, you're getting some glitches over there. He had some crazy artifacting going on with the game he was playing. Panettone pantomime. I can barely hear this music. I don't know if it's super quiet for you guys too, but... Meanwhile, on Christmas, my other sister's greyhounds wrap their arms around me because that's their way of giving you a hug. Just a hug, albeit stabby because their legs are lances. Yeah. Yeah, it's cute when they do that, even though they can sometimes hurt you with their claws. Oh, now it's a little loud. There we go. I assume the marathon will include one where the guy's glasses breaks and he can't read. I hope so. I like that one. I just want to see all the ones with Burgess Meredith. I don't think he's done any bad Twilight Zone episodes. I think he's been in like 6 or 7. Why would I marathon Coronation Street? I've never watched it. Pantomimes generally include a lot of hammy acting and audience interaction, such as having the audience shouting at the heroes, "It's behind you," and the villain, whatever is behind them on stage. Oh, that sounds cute. I need to smash a burg for dinner. I think I'll make it with feta and peppers. That sounds good. I had a whippet, and one way he showed affection was by pushing his long nose against my leg. That's cute. Usually some famous fairy tale, but done in a humorous way, with also lots of jokes for the parents that go over the kids' heads. That sounds fun. I'm aware of a lot of the classic Twilight Zones from Simpsons Halloween segments. Like the one where Bart gets a watch that can stop time. Oh yeah, that was a good one. They're a very British thing, but I love... They're very fun. They sound fun. My cat puts her face in my hand when she feels affectionate, which happens rarely between her plotting my demise. Cupped hand. I wondered what you were trying to say there. That's cute. Yeah, Soul just headbutts me in the leg so hard. If I were standing up, he'd knock me over. I'm positive The Simpsons is going to do a Treehouse of Horror parody of The Substance, probably with Krusty. My Christmas was pretty good. We actually had Christmas dinner on Christmas Eve, so we didn't have to go anywhere on Christmas. We just opened our gifts, and that was it. Just kind of hung around. It was kind of nice not having to go anywhere on Christmas, to be honest. So I was just trying to affect you with his gravity. Something like that. One of the cats at the family farm has a habit of using his claws to drag your hand into prime licking position. That's cute. He's a silly boy who acts like he doesn't know that his claws hurt. That's typical cat behavior. Saul's always biting me really hard, and I think it's a show of affection, but goddamn. Speak of the devil. Oh, Tara's over there. I thought Tara's in one of Soul's usual spots. I don't know where Soul went. Well, why isn't this thing... There we go. I worked on Christmas because that's the only way for me to get privacy right now. Oh, that's a bummer. Soul, I love you, so I hurt you. Something like that. It's hard to explain how he does it. It's not like an aggressive thing where he does it like fast, like he's trying to hurt me. He'll just sort of kind of go, but he does it really hard. Sometimes he doesn't. He doesn't always do it really hard, but he can do it really hard. Maybe he's just hungry for blood. I don't know why he does it. It's so weird. How are Soul and Tara when you've got visitors over? Well, we don't really get visitors, but whenever like maintenance or somebody comes in, they always hide. So yeah, they don't do well with when strangers are over. Said friend has 3 cats, all of which are selective with their affection. Oh, there he is. He was just in the bathroom. One recently accepted pets before pushing my hand down with his paw and then trying to nom it. Nomming is a good way. That's what Soul does. He sort of noms my hand. This thing does not want to update. That's so weird. Thompson, the cat in question, is a big silly orange. Ah, yes, orange cats. Sometimes I wonder if Soul is part orange cat. Excuse me. My cat only drew blood by biting me once. When she was a kitten, Play bit me and they got scared by that and by all the blood. Aw. What is it about orange cats? Apparently that's a thing. Oh, you never heard about orange cats? Yeah, apparently they all share one brain cell. And they're very goofy. It's catcyst. That explains Garfield so much. Actually, I'd say Garfield's probably more of an outlier. Garfield doesn't seem stupid to me. When you're walking outside, he loves running up and flopping in front of you for attention. Soul does that. Sometimes when I come home from work, Soul will flop over in front of me. Whenever I see a cat video, there's a bunch of comments saying, of course it's an orange cat. Yep. There's a Sarah Scribbles comic that shows that black cats are in fact loyal and lovely, whereas orange cats are a force of evil. I've heard that too, but I think the theory that they're just really stupid is more common. So what would the Felis sapiens version of an orange cat be? A fake tan? Good question, I don't know. Well, I mean, probably be more like they'd be a redhead, probably. Ginger cat would look like a ginger person. Tragically, my sister had to put down her cat recently. Oh, sorry to hear that. In terms of dogs, it seems like it's always either golden retrievers or dachshunds that are the funny breeds. Oh yeah, I think I've heard that. Hi, Carrion Crow. Good afternoon. Hope you and yours are doing at least all right today. Thank you. Same. It's about 2:21 for me. I think at about 2:30 I'll wrap up. I just kind of feel like I'm running out of stuff to talk about. And it's I did think about maybe playing the Soul Reaver remaster, but I don't know, I just don't really feel like it. In my experience, short-faced dogs like pugs and bulldogs are the funny breeds. They're definitely funny looking. I don't know much about their behavior and such. A soul beaver. I don't think I said that. I've got something to talk about. What food has everyone been eating recently? I made like 1 million cookies for Thanksgiving. I mean, Christmas. Duh, why did I say Thanksgiving? I made chocolate cookies with peppermint. Well, it's the recipe for the chocolate cookies with mint chips, but instead of mint chips, I used cut up peppermint kisses. Those were really good. We're gonna finish those up on New Year's. I have a few I haven't baked yet. And I also made those peanut butter blossom cookies that have the peppermint kiss on the top. Not peppermint, the regular Hershey's kiss on the top. I also made a broccoli cheese souffle that I think turned out pretty good. I never made one before, so I was a little worried about it, but it turned out pretty good. Greyhounds are both incredibly lazy and highly energetic. That's funny. They can be funny too, especially when food or possums are involved. We can also talk about torture. Nah, that's not necessary. Reworking my Born Again Witch pilot idea to include a humanized cat as the team familiar. That sounds fun. Oh yeah, make her a redhead and she could be like a ginger cat. I enjoyed Christmas dinner, the best meal of the year, yeah. Same. My favorite thing I've made for the cooking blog were yummy sage tarts. Interesting. Everything has peppermint. Now the tiny crystals can sink into your digestive tracts? What? For Christmas, I actually got a big box of chocolates with liquid centers, a bottle of Tajin powder, and a bottle of dark Canadian maple syrup. Ooh, that all sounds good. I got some ruby port, so I'm looking forward to. I'll probably drink that on Christmas Eve. Or, goddamn! See, this is why I need to end the stream. My brain is dead. New Year's Eve. I'm gonna probably drink some of that on New Year's Eve. Huskies are massive drama queens. Don't they like to howl a lot? Also known as sirens or alarms, yeah. Pronounced tahine. I should have known that. Like I said, I'm getting tired. A Mexican mild chili and lime blend. Oh, that sounds good. Port wine is good for slow-cooked beef. I didn't know that. I usually just have it with chocolate. Have minced pies made it into the US? I don't think they're super popular here, but my mom used to make them. And I made one during lockdown. Because we had to have Christmas alone that year. So I bought, you can actually buy like a jar of the pre-made stuff, and I just put it into a pre-made pie crust. It was pretty good. George Lucas based Chewbacca on his husky. That's interesting. I remember they based Gizmo on the dog of somebody, on somebody's dog. I don't remember. Spielberg's maybe. No, wait, Spielberg didn't make Gremlins. That was Joe Dante. Maybe it was his dog? I don't remember whose dog it was, but Gizmo was based on somebody's dog. He had like the same markings and such. Before you go, can I get some advice? What do you do if you find yourself as the protagonist in a familial reconciliation Hallmark movie? I have no idea. I haven't watched enough Hallmark movies. Sorry. Going to use it with garlic infused olive oil and my leftover dry macaroni tonight. That sounds good. I'm hungry now. I might nab a mince pie. We have some downstairs. Hi, Isaiah. Why is Walmart texting me? Oh, cool. Walmart app likes to tell me anytime they have a new deal. I'm gonna have to turn that off. Same one he named Indiana Jones after. George Lucas's dog. The werewolf from American Werewolf was based on Rick Baker's dog. That's so funny. Meow, meow, meow. No, not Walmart. Walmart booty call. Well, I was surprised because I don't have any groceries coming, so I'm like, why is Walmart sending me a message? Spam. Like I said, I'm going to have to turn that off. I just installed the app recently, so I didn't know they were going to do that. Gremlin's crew hated Gizmo because the animatronic was so fragile. Yeah, I've heard that, I heard somewhere that the scene where the Gremlins were torturing Gizmo, they did that because they hated that. They hated dealing with that animatronic. And so to them, that scene was hilarious. Walmart wants you to shop, yeah. Spam asking you to buy spam. Now that would be funny. Spamming me about a deal on spam. You probably talked about it before I came in, but how's the computer build going? Oh, well, yeah, I'm at the point where I can do stuff on it. I've had some of the files from my old computer moved onto it. I'm able to play video games apparently because I messed around with the Soul Reaver remake earlier. So yeah, I think Lee still has to install something in it. I don't remember what off the top of my head. But yeah, it's getting there. I don't have all of my files on it. I just have, right now I just have Game Den and Let's Play stuff. I don't have any of my Film Den stuff on there. So like the Scudders, which were subject to malfunctions. Rice Mitsubishi? Oh, Musubi. I don't know what Musubi is, but I was like, does Mitsubishi have more than one meaning? Spam backwards is maps. Walmart, Christmas is over, but here are the first offers for Valentine's Day. Yeah, probably. I saw somebody on Facebook saying that they saw Valentine's Day stuff in stores already. I don't know if that's true, but... Like the bunny from Muppet Christmas Carol who got screwed over so bad because he was designed too cute. Ready to watch Sonic Movie 3 when I can get a chance. The hype might kill me. Oh yeah, I saw it one of the first days it came out. It's pretty good. Most people are saying it's the best so far. I don't know if I like it better than the second, but I've only seen it one time so far, so we'll see. We'll see if I like it more on second viewings. Nuka-Cola. Okay, you guys, my throat's getting sore, so I gotta wrap up. Thanks for joining me. I hope this stream wasn't too boring. Musubi is a sushi with spam. Oh, okay. Sear spam, put it on a block of cooked sushi rice with wasabi, mustard, and some sushi rice seasoning, and wrap it with nori. That actually does sound kind of good. I used to know a guy who used to make spam fried rice, and supposedly it was really good. I never made it, but Sonic 3 is great. Yeah, I liked it. Sonic 1 and 2 are about on par for me. Maybe 2 is better. We'll see with 3. I've seen... I really like 2. The 1 is fine. Whoops. I minimize the chat. I don't know why I keep doing that. I keep trying to click up there, and I end up accidentally minimizing. From what I hear, it's more you need to know Sonic to understand some things than the other 2 films. I didn't really get that impression, but I mean, I'm sure you would appreciate it more. So for Sonic 2, so far Sonic 2 is better than Sonic 1, and that's not even a contest. I'll see how 3 fits in, yeah. Like I said, so far I think I didn't like 3 as much as 2, but that could change with, you know, with watching it more. Hope to see you again soonish. Yeah, same. I hope I don't go too long without streaming again. Hopefully I'll stream next weekend, but we'll have to see. That's the next weekend before I fully go back to work. Technically, I go back to work Friday, but I work from home, so... yeah, next week I'm full on going back to work, and I don't know. I may want to take that Saturday off. I don't know yet. It depends on how much I have going on and how lazy I'm feeling that day. But I'm going to try not to go like 3 months without streaming again, or however the hell long it's been. Yeah, the music ended. That's my cue to end the stream. So, yeah, thanks for joining me, everybody. Oh, I think there's more chat, and it just didn't. Thanks for the impromptu stream anyway. I enjoyed having a short chat. Yeah, it was fun. Meanwhile, the new Wolfman that comes out in January, I hope is better than your stereotypical January horror. Oh yeah, movies that come out in January, or at least horror movies, tend to not be very good, but I remember Megan came out in January, and that one kind of surprised everybody with how good it was. Summon Cat to life. He'll do your laundry for you and free up Sunday. Yeah, you too, George. See you next time. Whoops. Oh, what is it about this chat not refreshing? Sad to end the stream again. Pretty much, that's me every time. Underwater was a January horror, and it was fantastic. I don't think I know about that one. Anyway, thanks for joining me, everybody. I hope to see you next week, if not soon. So have a good... Thank you for the hearts. I was going to say have a good weekend, but it's already Sunday. It's probably like almost Monday for most of you. Thanks, Moonbeam. Thanks for joining. So yeah, have a good New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you have a fun New Year's Eve and all that. And like I said, I'll see you soon. Maybe next week, maybe not, but hopefully it won't be too long. Okay, where is... there it is. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Okay, bye.